presented by the Caribbean Basin Power Authority, a nonprofit organization advancing the new Monroe Doctrine through American energy exports across the Gulf of America and the Caribbean.
Hello, my name is Adam Roussel, and I'm here to brief you on Project Prometheus Fire and Project Good Neighbor. In 1823, the Monroe Doctrine made clear the Western Hemisphere is not a playground for foreign powers. And 200 years later, that doctrine still holds. But today, our adversaries aren't landing troops. They're laying cables. They're fueling grids. They're building ports. And they're building energy dependency 1 megawatt at a time. Project Prometheus Fire is the United States' answer, and it delivers something far more powerful than policy: electrons. This is the first phase of what we call Project Good Neighbor, a 21st century energy doctrine based on mutual benefit, economic sovereignty, and long-term partnerships with good neighbors. We're not exporting instability. We're exporting stability by design. We're not offering fuel shipments with hidden strings. We're delivering direct, affordable electricity under American regulatory control built to American engineering standards that the world respects. When we export liquefied natural gas to foreign countries, we're exporting fuel and not control. Foreign nations still control their generators. And worse, adversaries like China or Russia could step in and offer free liquefied natural gas just to gain influence that they need in a few Caribbean nations. But if we generate that power on U.S. soil, we retain all sovereignty and export only the finished product, reliable, low-cost American electricity. Electrons can't be intercepted, they can't be reverse engineered, they can't be weaponized by hostile regimes once they're delivered. This project hardens Puerto Rico, but it also establishes the strategic cable corridor for hemispheric integration from San Juan to Santo Domingo and onward to Haiti, Jamaica, Honduras, El Salvador, Costa Rica, Guatemala, and potentially, yes, even Cuba. We have an opportunity to align this project with President Trump's National Security Presidential Memorandum that he issued on June 16, 2017. He issued strengthening the policy of the United States towards Cuba, and that memorandum sought to channel economic support to the Cuban people, not the regime. And Project Good Neighbor gives us a lawful, high-impact method of doing exactly that. Cuba's state-run utility, Union Electrica, currently fails to meet basic energy and infrastructure demands. And if we can lawfully bypass the regime-controlled entities and provide low-cost, high-quality American power directly to Cuban civilians, we could support their communication, their stability, and their hope for prosperity without enabling their oppressors. And under President Trump's order and the Cuba Restricted Entities List, American businesses can engage where lawful, so long as they avoid regime-controlled infrastructure. And because Union Electrica is not on the Cuban Restricted Entities List, the door is open for a carefully structured humanitarian energy pathway, one that powers the people of Cuba and fortifies the U.S.'s influence in the Caribbean. At the same time, the U.S. would enjoy increased excise tax revenues, a massive uplift in domestic power generation demand, and expanded energy exports through a new commodity: American sovereign low-cost electrons. This is how we build trust without deploying troops. This is how we empower the region without installing puppets. This is how we enforce the Monroe Doctrine by powering the hemisphere instead of patrolling it. This is the dawn of Project Good Neighbor, where America lights the Caribbean, not with influence, but with infrastructure and American goodwill towards good neighbors. I'm Adam Russell. This is Project Prometheus Fire, and this is how we reshape our hemisphere one circuit at a time under President Trump's leadership. With this cable corridor, America can flow electrons from the southern border throughout the Caribbean. High quality, low cost, fully sovereign, increases American national security because it increases the national security of our neighbors. Low cost power reduces poverty. It creates opportunity. And it turns geometric proximity into a strategic alignment. This is our doctrine and this is our moment. And I look forward to briefing you. Thank you very much.